day, crafty chums, and welcome to my channel. I'm coming at you today with a project called Artsy Second Sunday, World Turtle Day, and this one is hosted by Martha from I Love to Paint. And I thought I'd do my project on a index card. I call them index art cards, and my index card is 3 inches by 5 inches. You can get them 4 by 6. You can get them in all kinds of colours, but it's just a quick way to make a simple little piece of art a day. And so I'm starting off by just placing some stamped images onto the index card. And so I've got flower and music, and it's got nothing at all to do with turtles. I just thought I'd like to pop these down to start with, and I'm using some Mod Podge in matte. What happens when you glue down images using Mod Podge is that you get a little bit of a shine where you get a little bit of I don't know, residue left over from the glue. And because this is only just a little piece of art, I didn't want to use my more expensive gel medium, which doesn't leave any kind of extra mark over when you're doing collage. So it's the better thing to use with collage, really. But this is just a little piece that I painted. That I drew. This could be a drawing. So yeah, I'm just drying off the glue. This project took me, I think it was something like 25 minutes all in all. So when I say it's a quick way to create a piece of art, I find it very relaxing and nice to do. I consider myself a mixed media artist. So there I'm using a stencil and some distress sprays. And I just go through a process of layering, and that's what you do in mixed media: layer, layer, layer. It's a bit like painting, really, where you paint on, this layer, wait for it to dry, paint on another layer, wait for it to dry. So the concepts are the same between painting and mixed media art. Takes a while, for things to dry, and because it's only thin paper, it curls up at the end, but eventually it would all flattens out straight again once it's completely dry. So no worries there. And I'm using, like ocean colours, a little bit of ocean colour green, blue, and a little bit of purple because I like purple. So yeah, spread through the stencil in different ways. Just mopping up some of the excess ink there, giving it a bit of a clean, and yeah, just some more drying, and that will be the second layer done. Once that's dry, and there I'm doing some stamping with some more distress inks as the pad, just drying it off just to make sure it's dry. So that's another layer. I decided to make this a quick and easy project so that if you wanted to, you could join in as well. So I've got another stencil here, and I'm just going to take some of the colour off by wiping it over with a baby wipe. I think I accidentally moved the stencil, or the paper moved underneath, but it's no biggie. So you could call that another layer, because it's a different technique, and you can actually see in that hexagon there the glue. You can see the spreading of the glue there over the edges of the paper. but it just adds another bit of texture and interest to the paper, so it doesn't really matter. So I was saying, you know, it doesn't matter whether you use the Mod Podge or whether you go for the matte gel medium. If I'm doing a larger piece that I want to keep, you know, as a will hang up on my wall, then I do use the matte gel medium, because then you don't get that extra little bit of texture. So I'm actually going to draw out the turtle here, using a very simplified shape of the turtle. And while I was drawing this, I couldn't actually see, because the lights that I had to have on were shining on the paper, so I couldn't see properly to draw. But you know, it's like, oh well, if I looked up in the monitor, I could actually see how the drawing was coming along. Anyway, yeah, a representation of turtles. Made it just in the easy shapes so you can follow along with the easy shapes. Could call it a cone turtle, my own special species of turtle. Now I'm going over with a Posca pen, just the outlines. I'm pretty sure that what I'm drawing there is a sign for water. I haven't checked up on it, but I think that that's what the sign, you know, the symbolism of that is, and nothing else is a symbolism of anything on the turtle. There are some great ladies, some great artists in this wonderful art hop hosted by Martha. I love to paint, and so the details for the next person in the hop will either be in the description box below this video, or I'll put it in a link just in the live stream there. If I manage to join in on the live stream, I'm not quite sure of the timing of it yet, but I hope to make it. I hope I don't have to go into work earlier than planned, which is a possibility. So I hope I'm there for the preview, premiere, I mean, not preview, premiere. It's been a long time since I've done a voiceover or any recording. It's taken me 3 days to get through the editing, because my computers are all in need of being replaced. Everything's giving out at the same time, which makes it difficult to record, it makes it difficult to edit, makes it difficult to do the voiceover. I've actually had to do 4 steps to do a voiceover today. And for his flippers, I'm just doing these little cone shapes, which you know, which is a representation of the flippers, but hey. So I said, this actual video didn't take me too long. The drawing didn't take me too long, about 24 minutes, 25 minutes. And so although this is sped up, it's not sped up that fast, because I draw very slowly. It may look like normal speed, you know, but actually this is going faster. So as you can see, I am a slow drawer. I'd like to give you some classical information on turtles, but I don't have any just to keep you interested. I would put some music over, and I will put some music in the background if I can find out how to add it to this video. It's I normally record on a Mac, but as I say, my Mac is very old now, and it's just refusing to cooperate. So I'm using a very old PC to do this, and I'm not quite sure yet how to work it properly. But hey, so there we go. There's the outline of the turtle drawn. and in the Posca, and I'm just making sure that it's completely dry so I don't smudge it when I put my hand over the top of it. It's always a good idea to do that. Very handy. And I'm using some Inktense pencils now to just add a little bit more colour to the turtle, just to differentiate it from the background. This is not a turtle colour. This is just the colour that I wanted to use. So if you can hear my chair squeaking or anything. So the Inktense pencils, watercolour pencils, actually, they're very good in mixed media art because they're very good at going over the top of inks or paints and things like that. I like using the water tank brushes rather than a brush dipped in water because I don't want to ruin my paintbrush. Of course, this watercolour is permanent when dry, which then makes it, as great as another layer to use in the mixed media art. And now I'm using a wet Posca just to do swirly watery bits, just to make like a kind of reflection in the water, to make the water in commas reflective. Just a few dots just because I can. Just going over a little bit of the Posca pen because when you go over it in the Inktense pencils, it does just slightly dull it back. So just going over, I don't know whether I go over all of it or just a few bits of it. There we go. As I say, I'll put the link to the next person in this video hop in the description box below this video and here in chat as well. I might have already posted it, I don't know, I'm hoping I have. Yeah, I'm going to do just putting the little shadow underneath the turtle there just to make it a little bit 3D. Bless him. I've actually swum with turtles in the Atlantic, in the Caribbean, which was a lovely experience. They're very shy creatures, and as you swim towards them, they swim away from you. And I'm definitely not as fast as a turtle. Just adding more dimension and depth by putting in a few shadows around the image. Using a Stabilo All pencil, I believe. Just putting a little white dot highlights on the very raised point of things, I think. And I'm going to go around the end of the card in some distress inks again in black. And I go around it twice just to darken it up, but I think I'll lose the end of the video here. But hey, as I say, I'm having trouble with videos. So I'd just like to say thanks for watching, and if you're not subscribed to my channel already, please do subscribe. I really will appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and on to the next video. See you all again soon. Bye.